they always said I'm wrong, but what they doing today? I think they want me gone, but I ain't going away. They told me I was wrong, but look at my ass today. Da 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 da.
Hey everyone, what's up everyone on the Real Sports Talk? What's good on the internet? What's good in life? LI495 Akiem Balaam. Roger Federer, Andy Murray, round 2 goes to Great Britain's very own Andy Murray after it was Federer who beat Murray at the Wimbledon Championships. This time it was Murray's day, beating Roger Federer, the world's #1, in straight sets. 3 straight sets, because remember in the Olympics it takes 5 sets to win, unlike the customary you know what. But it took 3 straight sets, and Andy Murray is indeed your men's singles gold medalist at the London 2012 Olympics. Once again, sweet revenge for what happened earlier this year at Wimbledon. And the way the match unfolded, I watched that match from start to finish. And the way that match unfolded, if you saw it as well, you can pretty much tell, at least in the first couple of sets, it looked like Andy Murray's day. I mean, Roger Federer just made some uncharacteristic errors throughout that whole match, and that's part of the reason why he lost. Looking at the total stats and the way that everything had played out, 2 stats in particular stick out to me, and this pretty much tell the story as far as I'm concerned for why Federer lost this match. Number 1, 31-17 unforced errors, Federer to Murray. 31-17. This doesn't happen. I was sort of wondering as I was watching that match, was that really Roger Federer out there? Because Roger Federer does not make that many unforced errors. At least the Roger Federer when he was when he was at his prime on top of the world. Now he's sort of fallen off. You can say that in recent years he's sort of fallen off, but he seemed to get back to that prominent status at least for now. But normally the Roger Federer that we've come to know and see on the tennis court, particularly at that particular venue, particularly at Wimbledon, he owns the lawns at the All England Club in Wimbledon in London. He owns that joint. And normally, for him to make that many unforced errors at that venue is uncharacteristic of Roger Federer. He's not all that good on clay at the French, but he's almost unbeatable, you think, at Wimbledon. And that was one stat that stuck out to me. And the second one that I looked at when I was looking back at this match, the second one was he did not convert on a single break point against Andy Murray. Andy Murray, I believe, had 10 of them, and he converted 5. But Federer did not convert a single one, and if I'm not mistaken, he had either 9 or 10. And the best chance really that Federer had to convert a break point, the best chance that he had, the result, he double faulted. And there was also a couple of points, or a couple of points in that second set. There was a couple of occasions earlier in that second set where Federer was up 40-15 on Andy Murray. And Andy Murray was able to come back, get it to deuce, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, those games wind up going to Andy Murray. So you could tell that in the first 2, it was dominated. He dominated those first two sets. Federer tried to make it a little bit more competitive in that third set, because it's well known in tennis that in many ways with Roger Federer, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. It's almost like the closer you get to beating him, it's almost like Federer gets stronger. Well, it wasn't the case today, as Andy Murray took that third set 6-4. And as a result, he's your gold medal winner. Once again, another gold medal for Great Britain at these very Olympic Games. And overall, when you look at the overall medal count, Great Britain has absolutely been rocking it. I mean, Great Britain right now, if it weren't for a couple of countries I like to call China and the United States of America, if it weren't for China and the United States of America, Great Britain would be #1 in the medals. They're currently 3rd in the medals right now, but China and the U.S. are above them in overall medals and in gold medals. But if you have to consider athletically the status of these London Olympics, at least for week 1, these have been a total athletic bonanza for the host nation of Great Britain. They've been a total complete success, and right now this gold medal, at least for now, for Andy Murray is certainly the icing on the cake, especially considering what happened earlier in Wimbledon when Federer beat Andy Murray. So definitely Murray gets his revenge. You got your Wimbledon trophy? Well, I got a gold medal, does say Andy Murray to Roger Federer. So, did you see the match? What did you think of the match? I watched it from start to finish. What did you think overall of that match? Again, rate, comment, react, reply, add, and subscribe. Too many unforced errors for Roger Federer. That just he just did not look like himself throughout that match from start to finish. Rate, comment, react, reply, add, and subscribe. Look forward to reading your comments as always and talking with you on the Real Sports Talk, because I'm just one guy talking about nothing. You guys are the ones with the real insight, because you are the ones that make this page, the loyal fans and subscribers to the Real Sports Talk Network. So until next time, I'm Akiem Balaam, LI495. Congratulations to gold medalist Andy Murray from the host nation of Great Britain. See you on the internet someplace.
Just a little ways around the corner from fear. Be there,